Hi everyone, welcome to Torah on Demand. I'm Rabbi Yael Ridberg. 1 week from today, I will land in Eretz Yisrael as part of a community mission of Jewish Federation to go to Israel with 230 other San Diegans and celebrate the 75th anniversary of Israel's founding. While we will arrive in Israel after the three modern sacred days of the Jewish calendar, Yom HaShoah VeHaGvura, Holocaust and Heroism Commemoration Day, Yom HaAtzmaut, Israel's Independence Day, and of course Yom HaZikaron, which precedes it, Israel's Memorial Day, our time in Israel will be punctuated and will carry the power of these sacred days through our inspiring and challenging itinerary. It will embody the teaching of Ecclesiastes, et lispod ve'et lirkod, a time for mourning and a time for dancing. This idea is echoed in this week's double parasha of Acharei and Kedoshim, which can be rendered as after death, meaning of Aaron's sons in Parashat Shmini, comes holiness, the holiness code that is enumerated in the text. After the sudden death of Aaron's sons for bringing strange fire comes a system of holiness, assigned to make manifest the godly force in the world. Holiness is not something that can be achieved by an individual alone, but rather it is realized by communal acts together. These mitzvot are meant to be the life breath of the people. The text even says that these are the things that a person shall do, v'chai bahem, and live by them. The ritual laws of the text shift to more ethical and moral and communal laws in these portions, and we should do these mitzvot because empathy embodied in them is truly the path of life. So after an intense day of mourning in Israel with full cemeteries and memorial services to honor the dead, the national mood annually shifts abruptly to one of celebration and joy. Although decidedly secular observances fill every corner of the country, one could say that the encounter with death and loss afterwards comes the sacred obligation to rejoice in the life that continues. Israeli Independence Day has been celebrated, of course, since 1948, and Holocaust Remembrance Day has been on the calendar since 1953, and the formal Memorial Day commemorations since 1963. Jewish communities all over the world mark these days with solemn ceremony and celebration, and I have always been a part of such observances in America, and these modern holidays are really Jewish holidays as much as they are Israeli days of commemoration. More than 20 years ago, I learned from master educator Avram Infeld how these modern holidays infuse our holiday cycle with added identity formation and inform our relationship to Israel as American Jews. Infeld called the 9 days between Yom HaShoah and Yom HaAtzmaut as 9 days of redemption. They are Jewish communal commemoration days that are unlike the days between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, which are personal days of commemoration and introspection, and these are the days of redemption, the combination of the I-we relationship that underscores the power of Jewish peoplehood. These days in Israel, of course, are challenging. It's reeling from acts of terror and tragedy, ongoing enmity between Israel and Palestinians, extreme government overreach, and a burgeoning social crisis that has brought hundreds of thousands of Israelis into the streets every Saturday night for the last 4 months. They are protesting the potential unraveling of Israeli democracy, and we join with them as the beating heart of the Jewish people. The legacy of our collective past and the challenge of our shared future of American and Israeli Jews, Israeli Arabs, and Palestinians remains deeply connected to these feelings. These 9 days of redemption are timeless, and they demand that we remember and safeguard against anti-Semitism and xenophobia and all its forms, to safeguard democracy, equality, and justice in the State of Israel and in the United States. Acharei mot Kedoshim. After the holy sorrow of death, the holy joy of the sacred is what we seek as a community. As we remember how to turn our weeping into joyful resilience of the human spirit, we are truly able to live by them, by the traditions of the Jewish people. May the commemoration of these sacred days lead us beyond bitterness and despair, reviving our hope that in order to be a truly free people in our land, the work of redemption is all of our responsibility. Chag Sameach, Shabbat Shalom. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.